everybody, welcome to day 5. This is our friend Brian and Anna Edwards. They're friends in New Orleans, and so Anna and her husband Ed have been wonderful and allowed us to stay here overnight. And this is their little guy, Freddie. He's a mini Chihuahua, so he's a mini-me of some other Chihuahua. I don't know which one. But anyway, so Brian and Anna, thank you for having us here and for just taking us around New Orleans. And today we're going to go see more of New Orleans in the daytime and maybe see some good sights and some of the, maybe the levees. And so we'll see.
Any words of encouragement?
Yes, I definitely thank you all for coming here. You all have been a blessing, and it was good to know you all through Brian. And this is Federico. He's an applehead mini Chihuahua, weighs all of 3 pounds. He's 2 years old. He was born after Katrina. And I just thank you all, and I just wish you all the best, and I encourage you all to continue doing what you're doing. I know Miami is for God, and I'm just so glad to hear you guys are doing different things. And maybe one day, who knows, maybe I'll come and visit you all at your church. And anytime anybody wants to come and stay here, you're welcome.
Okay, Brian, so where are we?
Here we are at the French Quarter. As you can see, we're actually in front of the Hard Rock Cafe. You can see right here. See? Hard Rock Cafe.
Woo! Okay, well right now we're in Cafe Du Monde. We're eating beignets and
Beignets.
new French donuts. So yeah, and I'm gonna take a lot of pictures hopefully. So maybe you'll get to see them. Okay, Ruthie.
All right, bon appetit. See how they are.
Okay, don't get your face all powdered. Good.
When you're smiling,
When you're smiling,
when you're smiling,
when you're smiling,
and the whole world smiles with you.
smiles with you.
And when you're laughing,
When you're laughing,
oh, you're laughing.
oh, you're laughing,
When the sun comes shining through.
shining through.
When you're crying,
When you're crying,
you bring on the rain.
bring on the
Stop
rain.
your sighing.
Stop your sign.
Won't you be happy again?
Hey, we're in New
When you're
Orleans,
smiling.
and that's the Mississippi River Bridge. And this is the Mississippi. We're having a good time. French Quarter. We just had some beignets, and we're going to go see some
Beignets.
beignets. St. Louis. This is New Orleans with the tuba player. The street.
Right here, this is Bourbon Street is called the most sinful street in the nation, probably in the world. I mean, they got people getting drunk, they got gay bars, strip clubs, girls gone wild, they just shots over here. I mean, anything you can think of, there's a lot of homosexuality going on here. See, what it is, this Bourbon Street is a popular place for people from other states to come and just drop their sin here and leave. And so we definitely need to pray for the city of New Orleans. And so this is it. And this is called the armpit of Louisiana, of the United States. And we really need to pray. This is like a mission field over here. So we're praying that God will do something awesome for revival here. So here it is, Bourbon Street.
We're in French Quarter. Just took pictures, and Brian's talking to a street evangelist who's just standing on the street. Called him a radical. And there he is. And there's Cafe Du Monde. That's where we had breakfast.
We had beignets for breakfast. So yeah, that's dessert for breakfast.
Yay!
Can't go wrong.
And Coke.
Yeah.
Sugar, sugar, sugar. We're here in New Orleans, and this is where the levee broke. All that, and they're repairing it. But all this and all the water came down here. If you take a look over there, all these houses, some houses just came off the foundations, and we saw just solid foundations. They've rebuilt a lot. They're doing a lot of work. The roads are not very good either. And then here's a church with that American flag. I think that's kind of cool. And down that street, a lot is already rebuilt, but there's just a lot to be done still. And this is it. This is where it happens. Hurricane Katrina. That's the levee. Here we are. are at the Louisiana Purchase Kitchen, and we're having some typical Louisiana food. Let's see here. Collard greens, macaroni, red beans and rice. It's good stuff, huh? You can get the best of the best here. Praise the Lord. And we got some gumbo. All right, what's it like?
I don't know. It's really good. It's got sausage, green onions, and beans, other brown liquids.
Yummy.
It actually tastes really good.
Yeah? Good. That's a good thing.
Okay, we just left New Orleans about 20 minutes ago, and we're on I-10 heading west, and we're going to Houston. Ruthie, any last thoughts about New Orleans?
New Orleans. Wow. What a city. I mean, it's beautiful, messed up, and we loved being there. It was good for us to see.
What did you love about it?
I loved French Quarter, just seeing all the architecture and just the diversity there. But I can also feel almost a spiritual oppression too. There's just a lot going on there that needs to be addressed, and you can just sense that. But God's got His people there, and we met a few of them, and they're amazing people, and God's definitely there as well. So we'll see what God does with New Orleans.
Well, the neat thing that I found in New Orleans was that even though there is a lot of construction going on and rebuilding, you can see that life is coming back. And there's a lot of work to be done, but it is slowly coming back to where it used to be, and hopefully it'll be better than what it did used to be. So we'll see in a couple years what New Orleans looks like.